So I didn't watch much of the game last night because I was coming back home for winter break, but I did catch like half of the final fourth quarter. But I was also listening to it on the radio on the way home, so I kind of knew what was going on. But man, Todd Bowles, excellent coaching job. And you inspired me for today's video topic of some head coaches that I think will be fired after the season concludes. So enjoy the video, and as always, go Hawks. Starting this list off at number 5, I have the Raiders head coach Pete Carroll, unfortunately. I mean, if anyone's really watched Pete Carroll's coaching in the last few years, it's like football has evolved past him. His coaching style doesn't really work anymore. There's really no offensive identity for the Raiders. Their defense just seems to get worse and worse every week. I mean, they're one of the worst teams in the NFL. Like, the Raiders just need a new, more modern NFL coach that can fit how the game works nowadays. Sorry, Pete, I love you to death, but you need to just retire at this point, man. Coming in at number 4, I know this coach has led this team to 4 straight wins, but I'm still saying Mike McDaniel. I don't know how people defend him still. He's not equipped to be an NFL coach. He can't game plan for certain situations. Like, he can't game plan for if they're not playing at sunny Miami. He can't game plan for if Tua isn't playing. And, like, what does he really offer to the Miami Dolphins? Like, yeah, like I said, he has brought you guys to 4 straight wins. But with how shitty your season was already before the 4-game winning streak you've been on, like, you're in purgatory right now. Like, where do you go from that? You're what, 6-7, or have a record close to that? Like, he's just a really inconsistent coach. He can't do anything in the playoffs. He does have a good scheme set up for the Dolphins, but it just never works. He's had Tua when he was like really good in 22. He's had Achan in 23 to 24 and 25. He's had so many great weapons to work with, yet he doesn't fucking do anything with them. Mike McDaniel, he still needs to go. Coming in at number 3, we got Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. He should have been gone after last year. I don't know why they keep him. How do you have Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins on an offense and suck ass every year since you have made the Super Bowl? Like, that was just the most random Super Bowl appearance ever, and it gave you guys all this hype, all the hype for Zach Taylor. But what does he do? What does he do? He is still living off the hype of that Super Bowl run that you made 4 seasons ago. Underachieving year in and year out. I'm going to ask this again. What does Zach Taylor offer to your team? And I know Bengals fans everywhere want this man fired. Coming in at number 2, I got Falcons head coach Raheem Morris. I know yesterday they just pulled off an incredible comeback win, but that doesn't erase anything he's done in the past. Like, I don't know what the Falcons saw in him to give him another chance. He was their interim head coach after they fired Dan Quinn in 2020, and then he went to the Rams, I'm pretty sure. And, like, this is one of the only circumstances of a coach not succeeding coming from the McVay tree. So much offensive talent, yet nothing is done. Like, they had everyone fooled at the beginning of the season, me damn well included, that they were going to be a great team. I, at one point, said the Falcons were a threat to the NFC. They've won, like, 2 games since I've said that. I don't think I could have been more wrong on something besides saying the Raiders would make the playoffs this year. But, like, their defense isn't getting any better. It's just, the whole team is just mediocrity. They don't have an identity. Like, the Falcons, they need a young head coach. Or they need a qualified head coach that can build around young stars. Get it done, Falcons. And coming in at number 1 for the top head coach I think needs to be fired after this season, none other than the inspiration of this video, Buccaneers head coach Todd Bowles movement. I mean, yesterday pretty much was the nail in the coffin, I think. You were up 14 in the fourth quarter, and you lost to the Falcons, who are known for choking something like that. Your play calling pisses me off. You have no clutch genes in you whatsoever. The drive before you punted to let the Falcons win, why didn't you run it there? Why didn't you run it twice? Why didn't you run it the entire drive? You have a very, very productive running back. His name is Bucky Irving. If you don't trust him, you got a speedster in Sean Tucker. If you don't trust him for some reason, I guess you got Rachaad White. You got 3 running backs there that have all made a lot of great plays in the NFL. Why don't you use them? Like, what's the plan here? You let Baker get destroyed by your 2 young stud edge rushers for that whole drive. Fans have wanted you gone for a long time. If I was a Buccaneers fan, I would have wanted him gone as well. Like I said, this guy loses so many important games. No clutchness in him whatsoever. I think the Bucs need to go for someone like Brian Flores if he's available after this year. Well, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you'll never miss an upload. I will see you in the next video. Go Hawks!